In Dubai's Grand Halls, the annual World Government Summit hosts a surprising guest, Somaliland, a nation absent from UN maps, yet present in the corridors of power. Led by President Abdirahman Mohamed Abdullahi Iro, Somaliland's delegation moves confidently among ministers from over 130 recognized states, thanks to a strategic invitation from the UAE. For over 3 decades, Somaliland has built a functioning, peaceful state, holding democratic elections and maintaining stability in stark contrast to its neighbors. The UAE's invitation signals a shift. In the Horn of Africa, influence now matters more than formal recognition. At the summit, Somaliland bypasses traditional diplomatic barriers, pitching itself as a partner with real assets and a proven record. Behind closed doors, talks focus on investment, logistics, and security, cementing Somaliland's role as a reliable partner in the Red Sea corridor. While the world debates its existence, Somaliland quietly builds its future, one strategic partnership at a time. For unrecognized states, legitimacy is earned, not given. Somaliland's presence at the World Government Summit is a masterstroke, normalizing its officials on the world stage and eroding diplomatic barriers. Instead of forcing votes at the UN, Somaliland demonstrates statehood through action, negotiating port deals, security cooperation, and economic development. These relationships, built on mutual interest, create powerful stakeholders invested in Somaliland's stability. The UAE's invitation is a nod to Somaliland's functional sovereignty, controlling borders, issuing currency, and providing security. When global companies like DP World sign deals, they acknowledge Somaliland's authority. The summit amplifies Somaliland's case. Competence, stability, and strategic value matter more than formal recognition. Somaliland's quiet, persistent engagement is making non-recognition seem increasingly illogical. Somaliland's core diplomatic message is simple. In a region plagued by conflict, it stands as an anchor of stability. For over 30 years, it has blended traditional clan structures with democratic institutions, holding peaceful elections and building a resilient political culture. Unlike its neighbors, Somaliland has achieved stability largely on its own, fostering national pride and self-reliance. Its officials offer partnership, not charity, selling a success story in a region of crises. The contrast with Somalia's turmoil and Ethiopia's pressures is stark. Somaliland's pitch: we control our territory, secure our coastline, and are open for business. For investors like the UAE, this reliability is gold. By consistently communicating this message, Somaliland is transforming from a forgotten footnote to a key regional player. The expansion of the port of Berbera, backed by the UAE's DP World, is the clearest example of Somaliland's strategic value. This deepwater port, now a world-class logistics hub, anchors the UAE's presence at the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a vital global trade route. For Somaliland, Berbera and its new highway to Ethiopia are transformative, creating jobs and economic leverage. The port turns geography into a strategic asset, attracting more investment and diversifying the economy. For the UAE, Berbera is both a commercial and geopolitical foothold, countering rivals and securing maritime interests. The project's success proves Somaliland is a stable, reliable place to do business. At the summit, Berbera stands as tangible proof of Somaliland's promise. In late 2025, Israel became the first UN member to formally recognize Somaliland, shattering the international consensus. This move, facilitated by the UAE, gives Somaliland powerful validation and opens doors for others to follow. For Israel, Somaliland offers a strategic vantage near the Bab el-Mandeb, enhancing security against regional threats. The partnership promises economic and technological cooperation. Israeli expertise in agriculture, water, and energy could transform Somaliland's development. The alliance is not without risks. Condemnation from Arab and African states has been swift, and Somaliland is now firmly in a new geopolitical camp. Yet for Hargeisa, the benefits outweigh the costs. Israel's recognition signals bold, active diplomacy. Somaliland's quest for sovereignty is now a dynamic process of building alliances with those who see its value. Somaliland's diplomatic gains unfold amid shifting power dynamics in the Horn of Africa and the Middle East. The UAE, outmaneuvered by Saudi Arabia and Yemen, is doubling down on its Red Sea strategy. Somaliland is now central to this network of ports and partnerships. A new axis is emerging: UAE, Israel, and Ethiopia, united by economic and security interests. This alarms a rival bloc, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Somalia, who see their influence threatened. Saudi Arabia boosts support for Mogadishu, while Egypt eyes Ethiopia's growing power with concern. The Horn of Africa is now a theater for broader geopolitical contests. Somaliland must balance opportunity and risk, leveraging great power competition to its advantage. By making itself indispensable to the UAE and Israel, Somaliland ensures its allies have a stake in its stability. It's a high-stakes game, but one Somaliland is playing with increasing skill. Mogadishu views Somaliland's diplomatic moves as a direct assault on Somalia's sovereignty. In response to Israel's recognition and the UAE's role, Somalia cancelled all agreements with the UAE, severing vital security ties. This decision weakens counter-terrorism efforts, creating a dangerous vacuum as UAE-trained Somali forces lose support. Mogadishu rallies allies for condemnation, but these statements do little to change realities on the ground. The Somali government's hardline stance further isolates it, while federal states like Puntland reject Mogadishu's decisions and maintain their own UAE ties. The central government's inability to enforce its will exposes Somalia's fragmentation. Ironically, these actions only strengthen Somaliland's case for independence. Somaliland's path to recognition is a marathon, not a sprint. Its leaders focus on building a stable, successful state, making non-recognition increasingly absurd. While Mogadishu protests, Hargeisa signs deals, attracts investment, and secures its borders. Each partnership, whether with DP World or Israel, adds to Somaliland's de facto sovereignty. Somaliland flips the script. It built a functioning democracy first. Now it asks the world to acknowledge what already exists. In today's world, influence is earned through strategic value, not just legal status. By offering stability and forging bold alliances, Somaliland has become a player that cannot be ignored. Legitimacy is earned, and Somaliland is earning it, one partnership at a time.